Let's get apocalyptic. This is the greatest headline that's ever been written, ever, from Business Insider. Putin's nuclear threats are pushing people like Trump and Elon Musk to press for a Ukraine peace deal. A nuclear expert warns that's dangerous. Wow. 1984, here we are.
God. So good.
That is, it's the best. You know, the reason why I say it's the greatest is because you could have just said war is peace, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
But they really went for it. It's very long.
Yeah.
And it really nails the peace is dangerous.
Right.
I love that.
A nuclear winter is actually a nuclear spring.
Oh my gosh.
Well, hold on. It is dangerous because a small nuclear war could stop climate change by killing tons of people, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys saw that article from the Huffington Post, right?
No.
It's like from 10 years ago. It says, could a small nuclear war reverse climate change?
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Was the argument like lowering the carbon footprint of the overall population?
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
seriously?
the carbon footprint is in the human beings that are carbon.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Okay, well, let's see what they actually have to say about this story. They say, an understandable desire to avoid a nuclear war could actually make the world more dangerous if it means rushing to implement a peace in Ukraine that serves Russian interests, an expert told Insider. Oh, an expert. Such a move, which some influential figures have called for, risks setting a precedent that atomic blackmail is the way to win wars and take territory troops can't otherwise hold. A model that could be copycatted by even the weakest nuclear-armed states and may only succeed at delaying another war. Pavel Podvig, an expert on Russia's nuclear doctrine and capabilities at the UN Institute for Disarmament Research, said in a phone interview from Geneva that such a deal on terms deemed favorable by Moscow in the wake of battlefield losses and an explicit response to the Kremlin's nuclear brinksmanship could well make the world much less peaceful. The West supports Ukraine with weapons and financial and moral and political support. Giving that up and saying that, well, you know, we're too afraid of nuclear threats and we just want to make a deal, that would certainly set a precedent that would not be very positive. If you yield to this nuclear threat once, then what would prevent Russia in the future or others to do the same thing again? How about nuclear weapons in countries like the United States and positioned in NATO? And what we're talking about right now is Ukraine, which is not a NATO member state, not a EU member state, not in a position where we should be sending weapons, US personnel, NATO citizens, special operations, intelligence, and engaging in war with Russia. Hey, how about that? You want to come and claim that I get the point they're trying to make, but it's bunk. Russia is having a border dispute. They invaded Ukraine. It's a border dispute that does not involve the United States.
Right.
We've made it our business for some reason. That's the problem.
Yeah. Plus, more importantly, it's historically inaccurate. Look what happened during the Cold War. It was only because of de-escalation. It was only because of peace deals. We didn't blow each other up, and it didn't lead to, of course, a misbalance of power. And again, this is just a lunatic, sociopathic, bloodthirsty, neocon war hawk that's spewing utter nonsense, literally trying to tell you that war is peace. What is about our current trajectory playing nuclear war chicken that is going to be leading to any kind of resolution or peace, as we're only seeing escalations? Where's the de-escalations? Where's the peace talks? Where's the negotiations? None of that.
And it makes me nervous because it reminds me of right before COVID and people were just kind of talking about viruses and all of a sudden the world changed in ways you didn't expect. It was like, it feels like that, like right before something big.
I got a pitch for the UN, for Joe Biden, and for NATO. All right, you want to get people in on this war, here's how you play it. You guys ever play Fallout 3?
No.
Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nope.
Yeah? Eh? Fallout 3?
A while ago.
You know?
Was that
Hey,
Xbox 360?
fun game, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You never played it?
No. What's the?
Nuclear apocalypse happens and you come out of a vault afterwards and
Uh-huh.
you try and scavenge the wastelands to survive.
Oh,
So they need to play
Game
it.
of the year when it came out.
Hey,
No, I'm just
wow.
saying, people really loved the game.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my God.
Nuclear apocalypse. What's the big deal, huh?
Right, yeah.
Worst case scenario, it's going to be just like Fallout. You're going to go into the where do you go? Into the Lincoln.
Wasteland.
No, there's a building in DC where you get the Lincoln's repeater. I can't remember what it is. But whenever I start Fallout 3, I immediately go into, there's a government building. You've got to stealth past some ghouls. Ghouls are like radioactively burned people.
Uh-huh.
And then you open up this case and Lincoln's Winchester repeater is in there. It's an excellent, excellent weapon in the video game.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, you know, they're saying peace is dangerous.
Yeah.
This is not the pitch to get people to be all in on nuclear war. You got to have them play Fallout 3 and then be like, now, wasn't that fun? That could be real life.